With us now, Danny Moses, Steve Eisman, Vincent Daniel, and Porter Collins. And by the way, this is a TV first to have all these guys here at the same time, at the same table.
That's
so
true.
Thank you guys for being here.
Great to be here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
We showed a clip from the movie, so I got to ask you, and I asked you this in the panel, how much of it was true? What do you think?
What do you think?
The book was 100% accurate. I would say
Yeah.
the movie was 75, 85% accurate, but the way that Adam McKay was able to explain CDOs to people the way he did with the fourth wall was amazing. There was no alligator technically coming out of the pool, but all the other stuff I would say was pretty good. So.
And the strip club scene never happened.
Of course not. Of course not.
But it was 20 years ago almost that we came down here to Florida, and there was all this building and there was no people, and so that's when that scene where Steve came back and it's a problem.
When you went there and you saw the foreclosed properties,
Yep.
and they were empty and the bills were piling up, et cetera, you knew you're on to something.
It was pretty obvious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are there any trades today that you have as much conviction in as you did back then? Steve?
I mean, the one I have that is along is infrastructure. Government's going to be spending about $1.2 trillion over the next 10 years. So there are a lot of things to do. I mean, I wouldn't call that as big a conviction story as the Big Short. I mean, the Big Short was taking on basically Western civilization and everybody telling us we were lunatics. This is a more relaxed investment story, but I think it's a great one.
Things have changed a lot in the financial system. Have they changed to the point where there won't be a trade like that?
Well, right now, the Fed's on the case. Whereas
Right.
when we think about what happened during the Great Recession, there was a famous line by Michael Burry, is, "I knew more than Alan Greenspan." He wasn't lying. He did. The Fed has wisened up, and now the ability to have the price discovery, adverse price discovery like we did back then, would be very, very difficult.
Right.
It won't be allowed. I mean, Silicon Valley lasted 24 hours.
Yep.
Exactly.
That was it.
It was a
But the
blip.
only other time where the Fed was offsides was in 21, 22, where they were way behind the curve on inflation. And that was a time where short sellers could really profit because they knew the Fed was offsides. And so, that's not the case today. The Fed has 400 or 500 basis points of cuts in their back pocket if something bad happens. So that's what, as a short seller, you're fearful of that. So if something bad if that happens, they just cut rates pretty quickly.
We
So.
know that it's a much more difficult business to be a short seller these days. So I'm wondering, Danny, in terms of finding that trade, how have you changed your approach?
Well, the four of us traded pre-financial crisis,
Right.
during financial crisis, and we've all traded post, not necessarily together, Porter Vinny more than the four of us, but I think there's still bits and pieces of it alive. What do I mean? Back then, there was glimpses of tech companies there were companies posing as tech companies that were just consumer finance companies. You see those pieces today. You see Upstart and Affirm and those, and we've seen that game before. We know how that ends. These are specialty finance companies, and when credit comes back to haunt them, they're balance sheeting now the same way the mortgage companies did. They couldn't get it off their balance sheet. Those are the things that I look for. And yes, these are smaller companies that maybe not the rest of the investment community can get on, but these are things. So I see glimpses of it always.
So I have a different approach. I was born Jewish and I've converted to long only. I literally just made that up right here.
That was your epiphany.
That was my epiphany about that question.
Needle point that into
Yes,
a pillow or
thank you.
something.
Yeah.
But it's true. Your life has changed, and people were remarking about this. How zen you are, how happy you are.
I know, it's kind of
You're
shocking.
not the guy in the movie, that's
no,
for sure.
No. That guy was very, very, very angry, and I think the
Yes.
movie accurately
Portrayed your anger.
He totally captured
I kind of miss that guy a little bit. This is I'm not used to this.
I don't miss him.
But Steve can go zero to bear, as we all can, pretty quickly. And that's the thing. If times change, we change.
Right.
So,
Right. Let's get to some of the highest conviction trades you do have right now, and I'll toss the question to you guys.
Well, as a short seller, you're loath to mention shorts, but one of our best shorts this year and has been Tesla. Even over the past three years, Tesla's been a big underperforming stock, and so I think they really have problem with sales. And one of our best traits is calling BS on a company, and I think eventually the market will come around to the fact that it's really an auto company with not great tech. Everyone else is catching up to them, and so I think it has been an underperformer, will continue to be an underperformer.
For so